Let's think. God, why does it bother me? I must seriously work on this. I'm gonna get this. Give me a week. Give me a day. Hell, one day. That's all I need. Just one day. So let's write it down. Oh, you want to see something? A little girl drew my niece. Look at that. Love. Goes in order now. Equals rainbows. See, this little girl gets it. This little girl at the center gets it. Person has the love and the rainbow within them. See that? She was such a good little girl too. She communes, making one of her own. Than others. Did I get that right? No, I didn't get. I got it backwards. It goes this one first, so it goes the one person has the rainbows. And this was done by, I think, like a 3-year-old girl. She really got it of what we were doing there. And so it was awesome to see these pictures come to my niece. I got my niece involved in this. And the little girl drew these for her. And now they're communing together, creating together, growing together, loving together. So I thought that was pretty neat. The little child seen that, and through a child's eyes. I mean, really. Let's see, what else? Let's write it down. God. God. I don't know who's here, but welcome. I'm just trying to work out my attachment with the word God. I was wronged by that, and I feel hurt and a little butthurt, you know. How else can you feel? I mean, you're going to have some attachment to that. It's like, duh, why didn't I get that earlier? So I don't know who's here, but hello. And I'm just going to write this down, and grin and bear with me now. God. Let's write it. G. No, let's not write that. No. Let's. Right? This is how we do it. Pop those bubbles out of there with it, right? I should put on the little bubbles. Maybe I could put on the little bubbles. Nah. We'll just keep it here. So we're just going to breathe it out. Sorry, bear with me. I'm learning as I'm going. I'm just feeling what I need to do here. Because you got to work on it yourself. You got to do this yourself. You can't depend on anybody else to do this for you. You got to figure it out on your own. What your detachments are, then face them. Pluck them out of existence. So bear with me. I need to clear my head. Need to meditate for a moment. If you're here, if you have any questions, no, that person isn't here anymore. They dropped out. I'm just kidding. I don't care. I'm here to answer any questions on my process of doing this. I figured I had a moment before I had to go into the healing thing tonight that I'm going to. So I thought I'd get on here real quick and see if anybody had any questions for me, or maybe even suggestions about where they would like the channel to go. Would they like segments on each and every subscriber and what they're about, and to maybe have a panel on it of like different people, like more professional people and compare that to the professionalism of it. Like metaphysics go into all kinds of healing aspects. And maybe if we had someone of metaphysic knowledge in our little circle here who believes in what we're doing, then that might help the cause a little. And I'm sure that there is, but I just haven't found, that person yet. And hopefully some more people do come about. But these are real people, and I know that they're real, and I can verify. It's a lot easier for me to verify if I go to the school and I see what's going on. That way I can feel things out and to know if I'm going down the right way. Because And God. This is kind of like Lois and the whole. It wasn't a Lois who had the show. Uh, no, it was King of the Hill, Peggy on King of the Hill, where she was gonna do a sex education class, and she had to say vagina, and she was all old fashioned, and she was hollering it, vagina. Yeah, it was funny. Anyway, that's why I feel like saying God, God, God. 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 See, words matter. The way you say words matter. Notice how I'm coming down into a lower tone here. That's what my body's telling me to do, so I'm following it. I don't know if this is helping anyone, but, heck, I don't care. It helps me. Helps me. God. 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 God loves you. God loves you. Fake it till you make it, right? God loves you. He loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son. See? God. God. Let's look at the cup half full. Let's look at the cup half full. Okay. Cup half full. At least religion brought me to this point 40 years later. I still have 40 years left. So I still have half my life. Right? If I quit smoking. If I quit smoking. When I quit smoking. See that I just did it. I just displayed that negative, and I relayed that into my motivation of what I'm doing. And this is how I learn, is by going back over those mistakes. Just like that. That your reflections of one word, like God, can reflect on every aspect around that particular day until you center again and try again, I guess, and keep going with it, keep chugging on. Anyway, that was pretty cool the way that played out. God. God, 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 G, O, D, God, 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 G, O, D. I think I'm going to make a little anonym out of this and make it my own. Goodness, good, out, um, disaster. So God to me is good, out, disaster. Now, so whenever I hear this word, that's what I'm going to think is good, out, disaster. It's a good thing I'm out of that disaster. And just go with it from there and leave it at that. And leave the cup half full. Like, whew. At least I realized it in the middle of my life and not the end, or not at all. Good, out, disaster. Good, out, disaster. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to rename this video God, good, out, disaster. That's a good one. So that's how I think that you're supposed to do these analytics to yourself. I haven't found that out yet. I'm still trying to get there. I think that this metaphysics might help. I think that they know, so I think that I'm stepping on the right track there. And we'll see where it takes me. I don't know how long I should be on here for doing a live. It's kind of, you're waiting on subscribers to come in and listen. And that, this is more like a question and answer, and I want to give people time. So with that said about detachment and how to do it, I just had a brainstorm to do it here on live and take questions while I was doing it, because I figured it'd be a while till everybody came in. I'm glad I got it before people started coming in. And if hopefully if you have any questions, you can always get on any of my other videos that I'm doing live and just ask the question. You never know what I know. Sometimes I can't display all I know on stream. But I do know to seek help from the right people, and I think that you ought to too. Yeah, definitely explore your community here, and have an enjoyable night of videos to be able to watch without being brainwashed and sodomized. And this is something that they had. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know. Anyway. But I was hoping that I'd be able to get some analytics in, but it seems I'm doing it right on my own natural self, like with this process of writing it down without any kind of angst to it. And then if I can keep doing that and making this word a different word, like good, out, disaster, good, I'm out of the disaster, then I can actually bear it, actually just, it'll roll. And I won't even think about it because I know who my creator is. And I'm not supposed to name him, and that's that, because my tongue can't handle it. That my frequency, I wouldn't be able to handle that. So I'm going to keep exploring with the humming as well. I think that there's something there to that. There's something coming through in that I like. And I think that everybody ought to do it. You know, just get out in their garage, get in a private area, you know, and just start humming it. I think it does a lot to the back end of your pineal gland, and you may be able. I don't know if that was a message. It could have just been in my knowingness to myself, but I know it was a message. But I feel like it was to everyone. The song that I was hearing uh, as it was being given, like I didn't hear it all. You know, it was like as the notes were being given, it was kind of more beautiful in a vacant world, I guess. You know, not without barriers, like the sound amplified. I don't know how to explain it. And, it's what I heard in my own head, and I had to transmit that out because it was so loud to me, and it was telling me that I needed to get it out there. And I don't know if I done a good job with getting it out there. I wish I had a pair of headsets at the time. I couldn't even think to even get ready to do it. You know, it was like that or that urgent that I get that out. So I'm sorry if I scared anyone. You know, it could have just been my own thing that I was feeling for myself. You get angst as you go through this because you don't know what to think about anything. And it looks like nobody's coming on. I've been in here for about 15, 20 minutes now, 17 minutes. So I guess nobody needs help with anything. If you or wants to talk about, you know, the channel, they can talk to me through any other live stream or comments or anything. Let me know where they want this to go, because there's many avenues that I can go at this point. So I'm open. Tell me what you want. I mean, we could have a panel of someone on YouTube and a professional to see the differences between the professional's eyes and the YouTuber's eyes, to see if they compare. Like, is my abilities comparable to a metaphysics person? Like, it, you know what I mean? Just a thought. I thought it'd be nice to critique yourself with education rather than going off knowledge of, you know, people who've just done it, have the real world experience is what I'm looking for. You know, the raw nitty gritty of learning. But then there's education that goes to that is very knowledgeable as well, and we want to make sure we get that right. We all do. So let's make sure we get it right. Listen to all sides, you know, of everything, and see what somebody has to offer. It may fit, it may not, and uh, go from there and figure it all out within ourselves. And that's where it's at, baby. That's where it's at. I hope you like the little light going on. It's a little thing that my niece had. We were out here doing Tai Chi. That's a new thing that I'm on now. It's Tai Chi. I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna be a healer. Yay! Sorry, my hands keep getting in the way of that camera. So I'll be getting off now, and you all have a very calm, lit, loving, and oh, did you plant your seed today? I did. I got my niece, and I love her for coming along with me. She's gonna have the time of her life because she is so close to it. It's just beautiful. I mean, look at those pictures. You've seen the pictures. You've seen them, you know. all the youngins are very, very close. So it'd be nice to even talk to them on the panel, and maybe we can get, I mean, if I can blur out their face, you know, because they are young. Nobody needs to know who they are. But, yeah, be nice. So I will check you all at a different time. I think I'm going to start doing this like a little talk thing, and I'm not sure what time you guys would like me to do it. If you want to put in your answers on what time is you would like me to do this, to where I just kind of like open the panel and, you know, you just kind of come in and ask some questions and talk, or, you know, you just need company and you need to figure some things out of your own. And maybe I have a technique like writing it down and breathing through it. Maybe I can help you through it. And I'm not a professional by all means, no, but we got to start somewhere, right? Until we can get the other help. And yeah, if you're seeking help, I would highly suggest that you type the word divine in your Google Maps and find. I mean, there's people, you know, that are 40, 50 miles away from the center, and they come out because they don't have anything up where they're at. So yeah, definitely look it up, and there's places out there. You just got to get to them. You know, that's, but you can definitely reach out to them people, you know, through the internet. They do have websites, and, you know, that you can go through and, you know, do this stuff online if you can't make it, you know. Maybe that's something that I can do there at the center myself, is a stream online of what they have going on there. That's an idea. Stream for the center. You know, you never know, it may work out. So anyway, have fun, be safe in all that you do. Do. Is it going to end?